Of better days to living with sorrow. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of GTNH 224. We're still going. I was singing a little bit of Stain just now. That's what it was to the VOD watchers. Anyways, what did we do last episode? We set up basically every machine past this autoclave, including the autoclave. All of this in order to get us our raw biocatalyst medium. Yeah. And right now we have not a lot, but that's okay because I think it actually grows or it gets processed into the sterilized biocatalyst medium, and it's this stuff that we're interested in because this is really all that we need it for. So if I check how much that we have of this, we have 2 million built up, and that's because we're actually out of I forget where it's made. I think it's in a distillation tower. The fluid heater right here. Not enough fluid output space. Honestly, I think I'm just going to convert it all as much as possible, so it sounds like I want a really big storage. So I'll probably start off with that. Because if you think about it, the actual biocatalyst medium, its only purpose is to make more of this. So I might as well turn it all into that as much as possible. So let's go ahead and craft a really big fluid storage cell just to be able to store a lot of that. Yeah, let's try that. Aside from that, let me see if I can fix my audio. Okay. We've actually been getting this biocatalyst medium, 10,010 per craft, which is expected, and we do have a backup of biocells, which is important. So if I check everything that's used inside here, we have enough raw growth catalyst medium. I don't actually know how much this is, and let me double check that. But all of the inputs here, we're getting a net positive, which is a really good sign, meaning I can speed this guy up without really much of an issue. We may have to set up something for infinity catalysts, bookmark it just in case, but otherwise we do have it going. And check it out. Net positive growth catalyst medium, 63 million. That's good. And then mutagen should also be net positive, 63 million. So this is a really good thing. And then I can probably increase the backlog of these biocells, but we'll see where we have issues. Another thing I did off camera, this was like a little bit before I joined the world. Is my mic settings okay? Yeah, okay. I started the stream a little late because I was setting some things up, especially with my my camera here. It's this setup here. The mic, one of the mics has been acting a little funny, so I spent some time trying to debug that. Anyways, one thing I did off camera was adjust the trace here. Apparently, if you have it set to 50, 100 is a default, but if you have it set to 50, I think what it does is that it halves it doubles your outputs. So if I check all of the things over here, I doubled every single one of these, and I think this is important because some of the inputs are kind of expensive. But it doubles your output in exchange for like quadruples the recipe time or something like that. I think it's quadruples, but I think it's worth it. And it seems like it's kind of agreed upon in the GTNH community, at least the Discord, is to set this to 50 so that it is just more efficient with your stuff. And if you want it faster, we'll just give it more power. Yeah. So I'm going to keep it like that, and that should really save us a lot of resources, because if I'm crafting circuits by the boatloads, then yeah, it's going to really affect this. Okay. So this is good, and this is great. So we're making pretty good progress. That was really like one of the major issues, was our lack of biocatalyst medium, and it looks like we have addressed that. Now we have another issue to address. It is our lack of samarium ore concentrate. And I don't really know how to get this. I think you can get this from... Is it electrolyzing? I don't quite know. From ore mining is probably what I'm going to have to do. There's multiple ways to do this. Rubracium. I don't really know what to do with this rubracium. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to get it, but I think our best bet is to get the actual samarium ore, which can be found on tier 8 planets. And I don't think we have any void miners here. So we're going to look for we're going to set up a void miner for this stuff because we need samarium ore concentrate dust for holmium. Yeah, this stuff. And we need this for, I think it was for PCBs. I think it was the enriched holmium. And plates, I think, is where we... I don't quite know. It's something to do with the PCB factory recipe. We need the stuff. So let's go compare the actual stuff we get from here. So we can get what kind of veins we can get from Centauri B versus Barnard C. Samarium ore is what I'm looking for. Bars. If I can get also the nether, like the infinity catalyst, that would be good. What about you? I don't think it matters, but this is probably what I want to do because I need unknown liquid for the seaweed broth. So I think I have something in Barnard C. Let me check our Barnard C warp. Because if we already have the... yeah, we do. Okay. So it looks like I'll just set up something over here. I'll just put a void miner over here. AEIOU. So true. Hi, ISO. Who's making a racket back here? Chill. I don't know. I don't know why I can hear every... Oh, is this one of the planets that doesn't need, like, oxygen? It probably most likely is, because you can actually hear everything. I'm grinding above and beyond. I played that pack for, like, an entire 30 minutes, I think. I can't really tell you why I didn't play that much, but I remember playing it for that much. So let's set up a void miner here. That spider is going to piss me off. Where is it? I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, you're gonna make me make like a replicator. I think I have one. Yeah. Right there. Okay, please don't make any more noise. So we have two options. I'm about to go to the end and get my smelter up. Yeah, it's like I said, I've only played that mod pack for like 30 minutes or something like that. It was for a solid like night. Oh, that spider. Where is it? You know what I'm going to do is make it despawn. Forcefully make it despawn. I don't care, I'll do it. The heck are you? Is he gonna one-shot me? What is that? I'm scared to get close to it. Crawler. Nuh-uh. It's such a weird dimension. Wait, so you're saying a smeltery is only unlocked after you get to the end? That's pretty interesting. Anyways, void miner. I want to craft one. I don't think it's going to let me because we're actually missing a little bit of this samarium concentrate stuff. There's 5 chapters of Megalol. Okay. Oh, and got my smeltery up. Okay, I heard. I thought you said get my smeltery up. I was assuming that you meant he gets smeltery after the end. That makes more sense. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to steal a void miner from somewhere that I don't really care about. Where? I don't know. we have a Venus void miner. I'm not going to take that out. I need it. I got to go out through all the entire dimension list to see all of my waypoints. Right here. We have a void miner in Ross 128BA. But I don't really use it too much. I think this is the one I want to move. Make, we have a void miner. A void drill, actually, for hydrofluoric acid. SETI E is something. Anyway, Aditya also ranted about the whole drama on stream today. Okay. I heard about the drama a little bit, but I don't really know too much. I kind of just hung out. Just hanging out, really. Barnard F. What's going on in Barnard F? Barnard F. It boiled down to very, very poor management and a lot of elitism. Oh, okay. Oh, we do have something here, so I'm not going to mess with that. I don't have anything here, right? Okay, I'm going to visit Ross 128BA because there's a ton. Like, there's a bunch of void miners out here. We have, this one is for our actual salt water. Yeah. And then we have a void miner over there and then a drill over there. I think the drill's for helium-3, so I can't quite get rid of that. How do I get out of here? I think it goes right here. I'm just going to I don't really have like an opinion of what's going on. Oh, that's giving me some kind of vertigo. Don't look at that. But like, it's a mod pack. Is it can it be that deep? Don't know. Never experienced it. I'm just a dude. This guy. I'm going to leave this here, though, because we do use helium-3, and it's also not even a void miner. I have a void miner over there. Let's go over there. Has problems. I think I'm going to steal this one. How much Tiberium do I have left in storage? I may have to set this up later. I have a lot of Tiberium, actually. All right, I'll steal this one. I need a void miner. Just one. Thank you. And then I was going to remove the waypoint. Okay. And then we're going to Barnard F. No. Barnard C? It's one of the Barnards. Yeah, right here. Okay. I'm just going to set up another, I guess another void miner back here. Is it usually this loud? I don't think so. Oh, okay. It fixed itself, I guess. The heck is that? Rainbow crystal. Oh. Yeah, like I don't really have any opinion about drama. I wasn't really aware there was drama because I typically am not like that invested in the community. I mean, I am, of course, right? Because I am part of the community by default, but I don't really I kind of disappear because I do my own thing during the actual week. This guy's like that. So here's to the heartache. Okay, this guy should be not quite built, but that's fine. So, oops. Another portal broke and made a new portal. Ouch, that sounds funny actually. This guy, you need an input hatch. I'm gonna take off this cover though because you're not using any of this. We're not using that. You're going to need a output bus. I might as well craft a whole bunch of you guys actually. And you need an LUV energy hatch. I think should be fine, right? And then a transformer, like that. Output bus is being crafted. I'm absolutely complaining to my apartment complex because something is wrong with the AC. It is nighttime. It should get down to 72 degrees and it doesn't. Oh, look at that diamond. Thank you. I just need one, please. It's faster if I craft one at a time. Just one. Yeah, thank you. Let's get a couple of cables as well. Thank you. Am I in the right place? How do I get this again? I already forgot. It's Barnard C. That's where I'm at, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Also need an output bus and a bunch of cables. I got those. So you'll go right here. And give you a auto taping maintenance hatch. Because I am rich like that. Right there. And then I might as well just give you an input hatch, or input bus just in case. Enjoy that. Then, right there. And you're missing something. I don't know what you're missing. You have an output bus. You have power. Oh, you're running fine. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and connect power over here. Like that. So you need an export bus with xenon. And then you need a P2P to actually move the power over. Get my memory. No, I need the advanced one. I don't know why I didn't play Create Above and what the heck? Create Above and Beyond that much. I think I just played it for like a little bit. I think how do I remember it? Yeah, no, I didn't play it that much. I think I just played it for one night and then I went to bed and then I woke up and I just didn't want to play it anymore. It's not a bad pack though. I saw some pretty good stuff about it. I don't know if you know who I Go By Lots of Names is, but he actually had a playlist of like he had 3 episodes of a Create Above and Beyond, where it was basically using the I don't know what it's called, but it's like the Barrel of Patience or something like that. The one where you keep opening it over and over again to hopefully get stuff for like another star, I think, or something like that. But he was using that to generate infinite blocks, and he was like breaking the game with it. It was so funny. Okay, so what else do I need from Barnard C that I care about? Because this is, most of it honestly is kind of junk. I don't think I need any of this. I mean, I might as well just farm for everything. Have a mining pipe. Okay. Okay, so we have a miner now that hopefully should be getting a samarium as well. And we'll use that to get all of the other samarium stuff. I think that's pretty much all I need for this, right? No. Yes, 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 yes. I think this monster replicator is doing its job too, because I don't hear any more spiders. I'm so glad I don't, because oh, there's just something about mob noises that makes me a little frustrated sometimes. Uh-oh. Oh, because there's a sticky card, right, and you're full. Okay, got you. That's right. Hey, KGN. I saw that you were starting GT&H again. How's that going? Guess I'm gonna trash this and I want it. Okay, we have a, let me actually make a waypoint here. And the same spot as well. New void miner Barnard C. Yeah, okay. And we go back home. Oh, thanks for the subscription. It really has been 17 months, right? Time flies. Wow. We're pushing 2 years already. We hit 2 years like in December, I think. All right. One thing I'm not too sure about our setting up that other void miner is if this guy can even support it. Because every time I add something new, like a new void miner, it kind of clogs it up and I have to watch out for it. It doesn't look like it's able to. So really all I need, let me check my osmium stores here. If I look for osmium ore, this stuff, yeah, we can pick this up now. I don't think we're mining it anywhere else, so I don't want to like not mine it because we're gonna need it. It's rarest metal residue dust and yeah, rarest metal. We got plenty of this. We're getting it from somewhere else. So I think what I'm going to do, just so that our void miner can keep up with the demand. Well, it actually looks like it's able to. It's this basaltic mineral sand stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do something here. It's the samarium. Hopefully it shows up. Actually, what I can do is tell this guy to stop running. I'm going to filter the what do you call it? Machine controller cover is going to get in the way. I'm going to tell that void miner out there to only pick up samarium, and that's it. Yeah, thank you. That way we don't like destroy the or like overflood the ore factory, because I can upgrade its power, but I don't want to yet because I'm getting a little concerned that we don't have enough power. So that's something I need to deal with pretty soon also. Alright, so this guy, because if I check for Barnard C, what I can get from the veins, there's a whole bunch of random things, right? Like black plutonium, arsenic, all of this stuff, but I don't think we really need anything except for samarium. So here you go, enjoy. So now you're only going to give me samarium. Okay. Okay, so samarium is dealt with, and that means I can get other stuff. Infinity catalyst dust, I may have to do something about that soon, but we still have 108,000. It's gonna run out though. Wait, maybe I should set up a void miner for it, but I think I'll come back to this because we can get this in tier 9. I think tier 9 would be really good for us. So let's work on that. I think it's time for us to continue and try to get the mothership going. So what do I need for this? So this is a good thing. You see how it's not asking for any more, what do you call it? Volumetric flasks. It's because we converted everything over to the actual bacterial vat automation over here. So we actually have enough now, which is like super good. And that reminds me, we want this to be a 4096 fluid storage cell just to make a very large amount of raw biocatalyst. This stuff, sterilized biocatalyst medium. Yeah. So if I filter this to the same thing, this is gonna just store a ton more. There you go. Okay. And then I can use the, this guy over here. Okay. So now we're going to have a lot of that being stored. That's really its only purpose. All right, let's work on everything else here, but it looks like we're doing pretty good on getting the shuttle schematic. So we need infinity catalyst ore. That should not be too bad. I think I just have to directly smelt infinity catalyst, right? That is going to be super slow. Let's do, I guess, 64. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit slow. That's fine. What tier of circuit 11 with xenon? Put that in the blast furnace. Right there. Okay. So that's done. UU matter is just something we get over time over here. I don't know if I'm going to have to upgrade this, but that should be enough actually. That's enough. All right, there we go. And then we need all of this stuff in the alloy blast smelter. Put that there. And then molten astral titanium is going to be a little weird. Octiron is also a alloy blast smelter recipe. This is what circuit 5. Put that there. Astral titanium is going to need a bunch of, I think we have to make it in the fusion reactor. Yeah. So we're going to need krypton plasma and force plasma, and I hope this is just up to Mark 3, because that's what we have. If you need me to make a Mark 4, I'm gonna have a little bit of an issue with you. I don't really know how much to make to keep this up, so I'm just going to we'll do that, sure. We need that recipe, and then if I put that in the fusion right here, that should be fine. All right. Tartarite. Cerium ore. Lanthanum. So we should be getting all of this stuff from our Vega B and our, what do you call it? Our Vega B and our samarium lines, right? Yeah. All I have to do is just tell the ore miner to stop running for a little bit. And then I have to go back to our Barnard C. Oh, you're so loud. Okay, now I know the audio is It's glitched out here. I need you to shush, please. It's so loud over here. Anyways, I need to take off the filter here, and then, because that's going to give us some of the stuff we get that we actually want. So tartarite, what do you even use this for? Oh, you do want it. Okay, so you're looking for enough of all of this stuff. Cadmium, I think I have to turn you off. Hang on. Save a machine for a little bit, and then I guess we'll work on that right now. So the shuttle schematic, I need one of you. So we're still missing all of this stuff. We need, did I not put the astral titanium? Oh, you need molten astral titanium. Okay. So I can use the vacuum freezer to turn that back into the molten stuff. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Then Incalloy Ma-Nites, so whatever, is a multi-block mixer. I don't know if you're actually able to do blank recipes. Yes, you are. So double that until it works out. So 4, that's 5. Just do that. All right, that's done. Titan steel is also blank. No, we'll just do that, actually. Okay. Arcanite. Arcanite was one of the ones I don't like. Just do that. Iodine dust. What the heck? For what? Why? I have one, though. Where did I even get this? How do I get iodine? Hafnium iodide dust. Do I have this? Iodine plasma. Can't quite get that. Okay. Do I have this? Nope. Is there a way I can get this? No. Looks like you need iodine to make this stuff. So how do I get iodine? I think I need the fluid. Iodine plasma. The dust. Okay, like this. That's right. I mean, I can get it from ore mining. Just a little bit, though. I don't have any of that. Is iodine dust even a thing? Is an iodine a liquid? Lautorite. Alright, rare earth 3 is probably what I want to get. So I don't know if I actually have that. No. Can I get this from anywhere? Space mining. We're not doing that yet. We do have a ton of rare earth. Hydrofluoric acid, industrial strength hydrofluoric acid. I can probably use that to get a little more, but this one is a little bit of a process to get here. So how do I do this? I think I would set up recipes for this, right? Yeah. I know I've done this before, but I guess I have to actually do it again. Yes, this guy over here is what we use for all of that stuff. Advanced docking input bus. Yeah, okay. So we want to get iodine dust, which I imagine we get from lauterite or peridite. Peridite is an ore, which is... Don't know where to get this stuff. I don't think we can even get this. Otherwise, lauterite is what we want. Hold control to show additional info. You can get it from space mining as well, which I don't know. Which is not happening. So we want this lauterite dust. And we can get this from a dehydrator. From rare earth 3. So I need to make rare earth 3 and then process the heck out of this in a dehydrator. Okay, so you are going to have lauterite. I have a lot of it already, never mind. Really? I guess not anymore, we ate it all. I guess probably enough iodine, never mind. And then, I probably should have pre-crafted this stuff ahead of time. I don't know, actually know how long it's going to take. Let me check my ore miner over here. So we need cadmium. We need some cesium. Lanthanum. No, we don't have enough yet. Cerium. I'm not getting any of this. Samarium. And tartarite. I'm not getting any of that either. There's so many ores in here. Okay, I may have to watch our miners, see if we're actually getting this stuff. I think lanthanum is just going to take a little bit. We get this from Vega B. This one is from Barnard C. So we're just waiting for this to actually pick it up. So let's go take a visit to Barnard C. Cover your ears because for some reason Barnard C is a very loud planet. Yeah, this is gonna have to wait for a little bit for that. This stuff is from Vega B. Let's go see what's going on over there. I don't know if we have any filters for it. Oh, it's not even running. Oh. Okay, hang on. So this is what I can do. I'm gonna give it, like, actually jumpstart it. And then we gotta warp home. And then I'm gonna have to give the ender chest, do something with it instead. Let me pick up this ender chest. So I want everything that we're getting from void miners to push into our main net. So I'll do that through this. So if I, this is the subnet, but this is our main net. So I'm going to do this right here. And then give this an interface. I already have one actually. Like that. I don't know how many channels it has, but I trust. So everything we, like all the legacy stuff that we had in our ender chest is going to go into here. So we give this a translocator. I don't have any more. Let me make a pattern for these. I really like these translocators. They're real simple. And they also remind me a lot of Project Ozone 3 because I use them a ton in the singularity crafting. It's good times. Okay, so you and you. There we go. Okay, I think I already saw some of the stuff. This will actually also answer our what do you call it? Our infinity catalyst, because that's one of the things we can get from Vega B. Okay. So if I check here, we have Tartarite, cesium a little bit, lanthanum a little bit. So we just got to give this a little bit of time to actually give us enough of those ores. Otherwise, no, we actually have a little bit. Okay. Cerium ore. Oh, we got enough. I'm going to put those ores over here, actually. Yeah, because I don't think we can access the storage from here. Oh, no, we can. Yeah, we can. Okay. So what are we missing here? We're just missing some of the ores and the 2 plasmas. We're actually almost there. Wow. Pretty nice. Oh, no, molten arcanite. Ugh. Just make that much. I don't really know how much to make. Krypton plasma is niobium and zinc. Put those in the fusion reactor. Okay. How about now? All right, still missing the ores and niobium plasma. And neon plasma. This one is a Mark 1 reactor. Any of the Mark 1 reactors can be put in the other one. I should check you also. Are you also Mark 1? No, Mark 2. So Mark 1s can be put here. And the compact fusion. And then I need more pattern space for you. You do before you leave. Only knows when your word is impure and your blood in your hands is in yours. Do I have this researched? I actually don't remember. I think I did, right? Didn't we go to Pluto to take out the boss again just for that schematic? Where's my data bank? You're over here. Yeah, over here. Looking for you. No. We're looking for the shuttle schematic. Oh yeah, you're right. You are studied. I forgot about that. All right, what about now? We're getting to the point where the storage is struggling to like register that it's trying to craft stuff. This thing's expensive. All right, we need raw silicon, molten. All right, that's not that bad at all. I can't use dust. I would imagine you can use dust. I guess not. All right, fine. This goes in the fluid extractor. Right there. And then boron plasma is a Mark 1 fusion. Calcium plasma is also Mark 1. So all of the stuff, anything in the Mark 1 fusion can be put over there. That's all you're going to make? Oh, you make even less. Yeah, that's fine. All right, then shuttle schematic. Still going. It needs a lot of molten stuff and plasmas and whatnot. We can smelt magnesium directly. That's a good sign. You also need molten lithium, which I'm sure I can also smelt directly. Yeah. must be able to use this one. Yep. Put that in the fluid extractor. There we go. I think that should be everything we need. Yes. So I'm going to start the craft with missing items, and then it'll come by slowly. We'll see how where our bottlenecks are. We can finally craft this thing. I'll leave this running for just a little bit longer while we study up on what's next. I don't really know what goes on after this. Check space race. That's going to unlock this quest. What are we going to need here? So go build one shuttle nose cone, otherwise I'll revoke your... Oh no, don't tell me to get Kevlar. I guess I'm going to have to work towards the Kevlar B. Oh yeah, I need Kevlar. Ew. It's a little nasty. Oh no. It sucks. That is Radox polymer. I need to go into the Radox line then. Actually, no, this is Xenoxine, which is for something else, but... Okay, I'm going to have to do this. Well, this is not that bad. It's Xenoxine, which is atrocious, right? And what's this used for? Opticals. So I don't have to do this yet. Yeah, unless I want to use the Barnard or Sea Wood stuff. So this is what I can do. I think I'm going to switch up the Barnard or Sea Wood. Yeah, you can probably use the wood for everything. So what I'm going to do is probably adapt our tree growth simulator to do Barnard or Sea Wood instead. So let's figure that out. But yeah, we're gonna need to set up Radox polymer for this stuff. And that's not very fun. What does Xenoxine need? Oil, osmium, and antimony trioxide. So this isn't that bad, actually. And I think Radox polymer, we can keep this as normal. Yeah. Okay, I don't think this is going to be that bad. It looks pretty bad, but we just have to actually set it up. Haha. Okay, so we need to get some stuff. We need the Barnard Sea Wood, which is good because we just need a sapling for this stuff. We already have a tree growth simulator. I'm going to leave this here. Yeah, I'm going to leave this here. I should probably repair the stuff here when I'm over here. And then I'm going to set up its own processing for this stuff so I don't interfere with our nitrobenzene line, which we do rely on for some byproducts, but we don't really rely on it for power anymore because it's kind of weak. Yeah, a little bit weak. Okay, so I'm going to continue here. I think I need to start expanding our area of influence. I have a couple more machines I can add over here. How many channels? Channels are all the way back here. 24. We got some channels we can use. Okay, let's make another tree growth simulator. Okay. This used to be super expensive for us, and now it's a little easier to craft. IV field generators, so cheap now. Okay. Let's try to craft one of you. I don't want to craft that. It's just tier 1, that's fine. All right, this one needs a bunch of random things. I'm going to put this in our up tier ass machines just for things that we don't really produce too much of. I just need one tree growth simulator. All right, go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this because I highly doubt we're gonna be finishing this now. It's just too much. It's just too much stuff there. So this the shuttle schematic is probably a overnight craft or something. Yeah. If I try crafting again, do we have enough? No, we're still waiting on lanthanum and tartarite. I'll wait a little bit for that. Oh, and you know what? I think we have to... Let me go back to Vega B because it might be unfiltered. It might be filtered, actually. Yeah, it's filtered. I'm going to take off the filters and just pretty much mine everything. And actually, we can just start up the miner or the ore factory. Because if we're already mining it from everywhere, we can just disable with redstone. We can just tell the schematic to start with missing crafts, and it's going to prioritize. At least I think it does. It'll prioritize missing items. So all of those, like what do you call it? All of those ores are going to show up there first. Yeah, this is something we have to do overnight because there's no way I'm waiting around this stream for. How much I saw it somewhere, 176 UHV circuits. That's it's a little much. So yeah, that's a lot of processing. This is an overnight craft, absolutely. Yeah, we ain't waiting for that. It's just a piece of paper. Why are you so expensive? It's you. It's the field generators. Okay, let's craft this guy though. So what else am I going to need for the tree growth simulator? I need these sterile farm casings, which I think I have. I can't craft these guys either. This will be circuit 2 ass machine. Right there. And I can use like, I'll just use 30 of them, sure. Can't craft everything yet. I need wood planks. Of course you do. Make a bunch of you. That is circuit 1, right? Mm-hmm. And then wood planks. I gotta change the recipe to use spruce planks instead, because that's what we're mainly producing. Eight of you, just 8. Okay, how about now? I just need 30 of you. Thank you. Okay, so that's crafting. This guy is crafting. Why are you stuck? Oh, you're probably crafting. How much you want to bet you're stuck on either the power generating or the infinity catalyst? Power is generating, I think. Yeah. I'm going to bookmark it, but we need to start working pretty soon on the tier 3 Naquadol fuel. I'm going to bookmark it, though, just so I know about it. But we need to start working on this soon. Base output voltage is 9 million. And Mark II fuel is that. So we would expect about 4 times the amount of power, which is starting to shoot into 800 million. No, all wrong. 400 million. Yeah. I gotta bookmark this. What does this give me? Oh, how do you really make this stuff? It doesn't really look that bad, honestly, but electric implosion compressor. I gotta set up this stuff here. That's a lot of words. Okay, so next thing we need, still waiting on. Well, I can probably just tell the base to start up. Yeah, turn on streamer switch. And I'll go ahead and set up the recipes for redox polymer. I'm going to need this stuff. I can solidify this into the plates, right, for the PCB factory even, yeah. Actually, this would be really good to have because it makes all of our circuit boards way cheaper if I have this. Yeah, we'll do this. And then xenoxine pretty soon for all of this other stuff here. All right, we're making good progress. So redox polymer we need. Looks like I can really only make it here in a chemical reactor. Looks like it. All right. So let's double it until I can fit all of the fluids. I think like that. So this goes in a chemical reactor circuit 2. Chemical reactor UA circuit 2. Right here. All right. So if I want some redox polymer, I need titanium plasma, a bunch of all this stuff, oxygen plasma, and I'm looking for 48K. I'm going to double it. I think this is as much as I can fit in that fluid hatch, so we'll do that. Titanium plasma, it's a Mark II. We'll do that. And then redox gas is a distillation tower. So let me put these in the fusion reactor. Right here. And then redox gas is a distillation tower. This is going to give me light redox, which is... Oh, look at that. Naquadah dust. Gives me enriched naquadah. That's one way to make this. Otherwise, I can use a super light redox to make cracked redox. Oh, okay, this is just the byproduct. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy off. I really only care about the redox gas. Yeah. And then, you know what, just double it. Like that, yeah. 512, that's as much as it can fit. And put this in the distillation tower. That's the wrong interface terminal. Put you right there. Okay, how about now? Cracked redox is next. We need a lot of you. Oil cracker. So this one is weird. We have an oil cracker, but it's like set up really weird. Because we have to crack it with that. And I think if I check here. Yeah, all of the weird fluids, the second one has to go in the middle somehow. Meaning, if I'm going to craft this stuff, I have to put silver plasma up there. So, I think I'm going to give this a crafting card. Let's try that. A crafting card to fill up this stuff with fusion plasma. Or a silver plasma. This has to be made in a Mark III fusion, so really that's the only one I could use. I'm going to give this a export bus, the crafting card. And acceleration card. I just need to make sure I actually have enough channels for this. You're being based off of here. Yeah, only 13 channels. Yeah, you're good. I'm inside the multi-block. Get me out. All right, break you. And we'll give this a... Yeah. what do you call it? I mean, I'm gonna replace this with a quadruple hatch, I think. Hello, Phoenix Fire Pop. Why would you? Why? I've never heard you call me by my full name. Oh, you probably have, but hang on. How you doing? What's up? I'm gonna make this a quadruple one so I can save my channels. It's just one channel really, but what's going on? We're making pretty good progress. We're trying to make a tree growth simulator for space trees. Okay, let's double check if this actually is working. It is working. Okay.
I need to make sure to check in constantly so I can claim my points.
I mean, I did upgrade the redeem, right? So that you can claim it more often, I think. I think it was like every 30 minutes or something like that. I forget. Quadruple input hatch. Put that guy right there. And you're going to have a crafting card, an acceleration card, and capacity card, actually. All right, now you're going to have separation catalyst, and you also want to give you silver plasma. Okay. It was working last week, and then it stopped working again. I don't know what it is. I'm going to give this a circuit, I think. A bunch of random fluids here, but oil cracker, circuit 3, I think. Oh, wait. Can you not give the oil crackers an input bus? You might not like that, actually. No, you work, but can you give this a input bus? Oh, yes, you can. I see the word drama in one row. See, it's Aditya drama again. I don't really understand it. That's not my thing here. Let's use input bus. So I'm curious. The oil cracker. This one needs circuit 24. It looks like that's pretty much all I can use for this stuff here. Super light redox is cracked redox. Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, give this an input hatch, input bus. Does it work? Looks like it does. I'll take out the circuit here, put it here, and also give it a circuit 24. I don't think it's going to conflict because circuit 24 is only used to make this stuff. And this can really only go into here. So as long as that happens, there's no conflict. Have you found a good neutronium source? I mean, we have a lot of neutronium. What the heck is that spelling? That's what happens when I try to guess my spelling. I mean, we have 1.5 million neutronium. It's just the actual crafting of it takes forever. And then cosmic neutronium, we're up to 40,000 ingots. We're making this passively now. Takes a little bit, but we're getting there. So yes, it's just that to actually craft the stuff, it's very expensive. So we actually, like, our major issue, it has been like resolved, is making the raw biocatalyst medium. We have this passively making now, and it's so nice. And then we can also craft the shuttle schematics. It's still going to be missing ores, but that's just the ore miner. I just have to tell it to missing crafts. But this is definitely a overnight craft because making 200 UHV circuits is going to take absolutely forever. Not only that, we also need 32 UEV circuits. We're not doing that this stream. So this is an overnight craft, but we're actually getting pretty close to the shuttle schematic, which is tier 9 planets, and then we can get to the tier 9 rockets, mothership, whatever that means. And then we can finally visit like the most end game stuff. Oh, we still need this also. Like, there's a lot of work to get to this point, but the whole reason for this is to get Tangum. And once we get Tangum, we can get I think it's the Tangum rods. Where the heck? It's some component here, but we get Tangum, and then we it's for the UEV motors, like this stuff. We need Tangum, attuned to Tangum, whatever that means. And we can finally continue into the Infinity Chest at some point, but there's a lot of preparation to do that. And one of the preparations is to get Radox, because we need Radox polymer for a lot of the, what do you call it, the mothership part crafting. Where was I? Over here. This is going to be circuit 24 as well. Okay, now we're going to make patterns for this stuff. So cracked Radox can only be made here. Wrong terminal. So we want you to be that much. Oh, did I not set this up? Oh, I guess not. That's fine. All right, and then super light Radox is also an oil crack. What the heck? Would be light Radox. I think this is something I want to like passive. Yeah. Yeah, I'll passive that. And then this is going to be there to actually support it. Actually, wait. Cracked Radox is what's... I think this is a passive line. Wait. Yeah, I think this is a passive line, so... hang on. Yeah, this is a passive setup, so that's what I'm going to do. This isn't really being used for much. I'll give this another quadruple hatch. And I'll set this up to be passive. So to get the Radox gas, we need to... It looks like we go down to raw Radox. And raw Radox is just we break it up into a bunch of stuff. And we can get Xenoxine out of this. Yeah, that's what we want to do. It might mean it's going to be pretty soon for a mega distillation tower, because we need a lot of power to support this. And the mega distillation tower is probably what's best. So I'll look into this pretty soon. So raw Radox is powerless oven. So this is what we're actually like waiting on. Oh, we actually do need Xenoxine to even do this, so we're not there yet. Oh. Looks like another bacterial vat setup. Yeah, we need... Okay. Petri dish with cultures. This is what's next. How do I make this again? I need you with penicillin. The heck? Common yeast fluid? No, this is just too much bacterial vat automation you want me to do. Still? All right. In that case, let's think about this. There's still a lot more bacterial vat automation we have to deal with. It's kind of funny. Now I understand why people were telling me to do 2x2s, because you need a lot of this stuff. Okay. So to get penicillin, we have to get this stuff. and you get very little, and this is just a chance to get Petri dish. And then this one itself is like, I don't even know how to get this. Oh, it's the seaweed stuff. Don't I have a bunch of this already? Nope. All right, fine. First step is yeast fluid, which is just water or distilled water. All right, but then I need this Petri dish. Which is that. How would I get this out? Oh, it wasn't working. Okay. These two are different colors. I'm not going crazy. Those are different colors, right? A Petri dish containing Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae. 105640. I guess they're the same. If I check here, this is made with dough. And if I check here, this is made with dough as well. If I check the Petri dish with culture, yeah, this is definitely different. This is with egg. Okay. Okay. If I asked you to play a co-op game with other Restless Club members, would you? Probably, but I need to plan a little bit of ahead. Depends on what game also. What do you think? What were you thinking? I need dough, of all things. How do I get dough? Chocolate dough. No, I just need regular dough. Mixer with flour. I'm going to make recipes for dough, aren't I? Do that. Yeah, sure. Peak. Is that the one where you're climbing a mountain? I think I heard about that one. Peak game. Yeah, it is, right? I think that'd be fun. It's been a while since I played another game. Would I be allowed to stream it? But we would have to plan for it if I'm going to stream it. Or I can just make a video about it. I don't know. We can talk about it later. It sounds fun, though. I haven't really played a game in a while. Like, other than Minecraft and Dead Frontier. A bunch of seaweed stuff here. I don't need that anymore. So to make these Petri dishes, I need water, dough, and well, that's pretty much it, really. So I need a couple of few. So I need flour. Pretty sure we can make this like a long time ago, right? Thank you. All right, then we need a bunch of water. Wait, which one's the vanilla water? Right there. You put that guy right here. Yeah, I'd be down. That sounds fun. Just let me know. Goodbye, sunshine. And then we'll just, I'll leave this here. Oh, okay. Okay, it's actually pretty quick. Common yeast fluid is going to be another group of bacterial fats. It needs glass tier HV, which is like super cheap. Let's make a couple of you then. I already got them. Thank you. All right. That's enough. Chill. I only needed 4 of you. Thank you. Okay. And it said that you need EV or HV glass, right? So I can just use reinforced glass for this. Let me check the bacterial vat actually, if I can even use borosilicate glass block. This HV, so it's just the very basic glass. Yeah. Make a whole bunch of you. How about you? You're waiting on the integral framework. You've been waiting on me this whole time. I'm very sorry about that. This is, you need what? What circuit? It's a weird circuit. Bio 20. Bio 20. There we go. Okay, and you should be finished with the tree growth simulator, but it looks like I'm not really going to be able to do this just yet. I bet you're waiting for reinforced glass tubes. This thing got stuck somewhere and I don't know where. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. Why'd you get stuck? I'll come back to that. It's basically already done. So bacterial vat, all of that, the glass is finished. I think I need to start cleaning up our storage, as in getting rid of all of this stuff here, because we no longer have any of this set up anymore. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that so that I can also expand outward and add another row of machines over here, because we're running out of horizontal space here. So I'll do that. Let's go ahead and spend some time breaking down all of this. I don't really know a good way to do this. Is there like a player interface that I could use? Creative player interface. I think there is, because so this might help me out, like put all of this stuff back in storage is what I'm trying to say, and completely fill up our storage. Let me check if we actually have storage space. I think we do actually. If we don't, then yeah, we should have, I guess, plenty of storage here. A lot of 64Ks. It's just 64Ks, but I think we'll be okay. We'll see. So I'm curious about crafting this player interface so it's a lot easier for me to like move all of this stuff back in our storage. I'm just going to break it and then just throw everything. And then that's pretty much it, honestly. Let's craft the player interface. I'm curious what this is about. Because I remember something like this. It may have even been this item, but this was one way to like work around the Divine Journey mod pack. So if you don't know about that mod pack, one of the mods in it is Divine RPG, which is what it's based around. And one of the last dimensions in that mod is like a nightmare world where you go to sleep, and then your inventory pretty much just gets removed. But one way you can cheese it is using a player interface. I don't know if it's this same mod or various. It's probably a different mod, but the idea should be the same, where you push items into your interface using this. Like whoever places it, it connects to you, and then you pretty much just send yourself the items on a delay, so that when you actually teleport, you have all your stuff in the nightmare world. It's a pretty funny cheese. Should be able to. Can't craft this yet. Yeah, I'm gonna set up patterns for this. If it's working, if this is gonna do the same thing I thinking of, then I am gonna go ahead and craft it. It's gonna help me out. Black steel wire. Making black steel wire all the way out here. Put a wire mill in the 2x right here. There we go. Something stopped. I feel like it is the fluid extractor somehow. Or the blast furnace. No, I think it's the blast furnace for whatever reason. No, I think it is the blast furnace. Atomic separation catalyst. Let me check over here. What's going on with you? No, you're working. I don't know why you're not being able to push any items. Are you in blocking mode? You're not on blocking mode, so there's probably fluid in here that is stuck, maybe? $512. You might not be able to push too much fluids. So if I'm trying to craft 48 of you. So 48 of you is... I mean, you have enough fluid. I don't know why you're not able to push anything in there. Unless another craft is trying to push too much fluids. I don't actually know what's going on. Atomic separation catalyst. I don't know what happened. Sometimes things just get stuck and I don't know why. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, this guy should be finished though. Yeah. Okay. And we'll see if our storage system can handle this amount of items. How this is going to work is... Because I think how this works is... Let me just confirm it here. Yeah, it looks like the top is armor, so if I put anything armor related, it'll go there. What about the bottom? Is weapon related, I guess, and then everything else is items. So let's test it out here. Let me get like a simple chest and conduit. Not a fluid conduit. And a, just, I guess, copper wire, sure. So if I try to put the wire here, yeah, it tries to put it in my inventory. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. If I extract, what does it pull out? I'm curious if it actually reaches my hotbar. If it does, then I don't want that. So it's going to take my stuff, and then I think that's it. It won't take anything in my hotbar unless I put it on the bottom. But if I put my vasher over here, it takes it out. All right. Okay, so basically anything here is it's going to get taken out. Okay. Okay. So I can use that to basically extract from the interface and then put inside our main net over here. So what I can do is put that guy there, this guy, and then a conveyor. We have UV conveyor, I might as well, and a quanti, because I want stuff to be pushing. I can't spell correctly. Quanti. Yeah, let's do this right here. And then connect right here. It needs a wrench. And then we give it a conveyor module. I'm going to put this stuff here, though, because I want my fluid pipes or my fluid cells over here. So if I tell you to extract, import, and say I put like a, I don't know, more quantum pipes. Yeah, I just took it out. You saw that, right? So if I break these silver combs, everything gets sent back into storage. As long as everything is in this inventory over here. So that is the basic idea. It might struggle a little bit though, because there's just a ton of items going in there, and it might be because of the fluid, the item pipe itself. This is only 32 stacks a second, which it looks like it's not able to. So if I look at the conveyor, it might be bottlenecked by the conveyor. This is 8 stacks every 120 seconds, which it looks like that's what it's doing. So I don't know if the translocators are faster, or if I make like a better... I mean, I can make a UHV conveyor. Let's try that versus a translocator. We'll see if a translocator is faster. I mean, this is probably also faster, but I don't want to keep doing this. Alright, okay, let's get a piece of glowstone. Thank you. Alright. Then if I put translocator there, export. Oh, this is hurting my eyes, honestly. Push it. I can't push it, please. Hang on, I gotta get rid of everything here. I have so much stuff. How do I turn this on? Hang on. I can figure this out. Let's go to a piece of redstone and a lever. All right, give this piece of redstone right there. Shield your eyes. There we go. Okay. So is this actually faster than the conveyors? Oh, I could just look up. Okay. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's only able to do one stack. So we do want the conveyors. Okay, not you. Buy and buy. Okay. Conveyors are faster. So we have the UHV conveyor being crafted. It's actually almost ready. And quantum pipe, it should be good enough to do this. I think this is the fastest conveyor we can make. This thing's making a bunch of racket. Why are you stuck? Are you stuck on something? Okay, no, you're not. You're just taking a little bit. Okay. That stuff is just hanging out here. I could put the pipe back at least. Hey, so. Time for more cabin, baby. What's that about? Oh, is that, so that's still, create above and beyond? Oh, no. I can't access this stuff. Hang on. I'm gonna walk over here. Watch this. I'm gonna bring all the items with me and then teleport over there so I can't pick them up. Now they're all over there. Okay, and then I can tell this guy to import. And there you go. Okay, and then see how fast it is. This should be doing 16 stacks at a time. I don't know if it's actually able to. Okay, and then we'll see how fast the others are. Oh, never mind. There's like 1,000 more items over there. But it looks like it's working, maybe? Oh, you know what? It might also be bottlenecked by the interface. I don't know actually. Make it a chapter 2. I remember seeing the the advertisement for Create Above and Beyond is pretty good. I saw a video about it, about like a late game base, and it did look really cool. So this is not working how I thought it was, and I don't know of another solution for this. Oh, there's another version. How this is actually working? If I look at Astrocomb, it is. So I need a better way to do this. Is there like a better version of a player interface or something? I think what it is, it's having trouble actually like interacting with me. So I'm gonna try something else. So this is like, this should be faster. Me just doing this. Yeah, this is way faster. So we're going to use a dolly method instead. No more player interface, but it's pretty fun. Maybe that's something you can do at some point. So for example, this guy has like a lot of combs, right? And if I put this here, is this able to actually move all the items? I guess what I can do is just use a drawer controller. Now that I think about it, and just leave it like this running forever. Yeah, I don't even have it. What are you? I don't even know what you are. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Okay. Petroleum cone. All right. I need to make a drawer controller. Well, I have one right here. Let's just use this one. Okay, I have an idea. So I'm going to, oh, oops, I teleported too far. Final fight, I win. Music is cooked as in good, or I don't get it. Did the music fall apart? Put that there. I'm just gonna move on to this stuff over here and use that drawer controller. It was crackling like it did to us for a bit. I don't know why that would be. I feel like that's a might be a Twitch thing actually. Music issues are really hard to debug because it's like, to me, it's perfect, and I don't hear it on the VOD because I'm not trying to get banned. It might be a Twitch thing. But it's time to take apart this whole area. So we have a bunch of dollies there. Break that. I did not mean to do that. I meant to right click it. I meant to use a dolly, not right click. That's funny. Like, words like cooked, to me, they have a double meaning. I guess usually it means good, right? But I guess you can say it can be misconstrued. Misconstrued, right? Yeah, I think that's the word. Okay, so I think what I need to do is, it's going to look funny, but I'm going to bring a cable all the way over there. I'm going to have, yeah, this guy and a, let me take this guy out though. I'm no longer going to, okay, I got an achievement for that, sure. If I export it, it spits the items out, right? No, I thought it would though. I'm gonna give it to this guy. And now I have a bunch of items, and then I just need like a super long cable from the main net over here. I'm just trying to get all those items back over here. So we're trying to just break everything, bring everything back to the main net. There we go. And I'm just going to leave that running for a while. There we go. Is there cards I can put on the interface? Does it accept acceleration cards or something? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so everything, I don't know in what order anything is going, but all of this stuff should be going back into storage. Yeah, okay. So I'll leave that going for a little bit, and I'll start tearing down everything else. So really the whole idea I'm trying to do is expand our area of influence and start adding more machines over here. Because I'm running out of space. I mean, I know I can add machines here, but I don't like doing that because it kind of, it gets tricky. So I need to expand out here to add more stuff. And then maybe like add some fillers in the middle over here, but do that right now. So let's start breaking up all of these machines. Goodbye. You can harvest some of the stuff back. I don't think anything here is using Tesla coils, so I don't have to worry about that. And I guess I'll take a look at our storage, and then maybe I might have to upgrade this, add something else. I think we'll be fine, honestly. We'll watch it, because 64,000 or 64K cells can store a good amount of stuff. Don't break any of this, though, because you actually need it. I'll keep that there, though. Actually, I don't need any of this, because the subnet is no longer connected. I can harvest all of this stuff as well. Thank you, and thank you. Okay, let's start taking all of this. Take it out. No longer need it, and I'm going to break this before I punch it with the Vashra, because this crashes our... Oh, that's probably going to crash our Tesla tower if I leave it there. And look at that extra superconductor LUV wires. You know you'd love to see that. These will get absolutely used in like 5 seconds. Who knows? Maybe the music thing is because of my my computer. Maybe it's like struggling. I know my computer is really old. I don't think it's like stream ready at all. I keep putting it off, trying to upgrade this thing. I really should, though. I built this computer like in 2020. Not 2020, it was 2017, I think is a good estimation. No. It was after I graduated college. So 2021. 2020, yeah. It was 2020, I think. So it's pretty old. I should upgrade it. Okay, so I can throw these back in the storage. And I can also break you guys. Thank you. And I think I have an IO port down here. At least I thought I did. Guess not. I have an IO port somewhere. Somewhere. I thought I had an IO port somewhere. Hang on. Did I just put it in a random spot? I probably did. Hang on. I think I can take the one that we had over here. Yeah, this one. And then a bunch of acceleration cards. I'm gonna put it over here. I think I'll just put it here. Right there. Okay, I can harvest all of these guys for their goodies. Just break them down so I know that they're empty. Okay, now you, there we go ahead and enjoy that. Let's go take a look. Let's go check out our actual storage situation, see if this is having trouble. Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're doing pretty good. I think all of these guys are going to get filled up, though. Yeah. Put those guys away. Now come back for those guys. Let me check here if everything is empty. Doesn't look like it, but it's making some progress. It is working, right? We have it on import. It should be pushing all the items back into our mainnet from there. Yeah. Okay, and break this though. This is no longer needed. Hello, Ellie. Eyes to you too. Bye. Okay. I think it's a good time for me to take a quick break. I realize it's been almost 2 hours and it really should stand up for a bit. So I'll take a quick break and I'll be right back. Give this some time to actually go back into storage. And then we'll come back and take a look at it. So if you give me a little bit, I'll be right back. Refill my drinks and whatnot. Thank you.
That's not making it up here, bro. That's not gonna make it. Hello, are you here?
Name's Jessica.
Jessica?
Oh, what the hell was that?
It doesn't like it when you say your name.
Dude,
Everything's...
what?
Oh, it moved the camera.
No,
Turn on the lights.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, stop. I need to see the light. Bruh.
In-
bruh.
in- oh,
bruh,
oh,
move.
Oh, there's something there. What is it?
Un zapato. Gamar. I can do a key change. Whoops, that was the wrong note. I already forgot. Hang on, wait. Yeah. Okay. Why is my play button not working? All right, this guy should be done. We're also building up a lot of ore in here. I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, it's because we're putting all the stuff from the B line. But yeah, what the heck is a gamar? Allie's giving that excuse. I'm gonna be sick that day. Doesn't even give you a day yet. What's being pushed right now? It looks, yeah, it is working, but it's like I don't know where it's getting stuff from. Beeswax. Is this really the fastest way to put items into a storage? That's true. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Oh, you know what? I think what I should be doing, which way faster to do this, is a IO port. Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm going to do then. I'm going to do a IO, I can't say it correctly, IO port situation here. I'm going to need a quartz fiber, some cable, 4096K storage, so probably more than one, maybe two. I think I just need one because that's more than enough items. A drive. Oh, an ME chest. Let's do an ME chest instead. Is the power outage because of all the hurricane stuff? It's tricky. I know the past I thought about it and I think I had like a nostalgia trip a couple episodes ago where I was talking about hot sauce. It's been a while since we've done stuff like that. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I do need the drawer controller. This guy's going to have a storage bus. I don't know why you don't stack, but I'm not going to complain. We're going to have a little mini subnet over here. I'm going to need a MEIO port. I'm going to borrow the one that's over here. And this is how I lose them, because I keep borrowing them and I never put them back. You look at the power line wrong and it's going to blink. Is it just blinking on and off? It sounds like your capacitor might be messed up. You should check your AC. If you have do you have AC? What's the word? I'm blanking out. I don't know what kind of AC I'm thinking about. But from my experience, I guess, whenever that's not working. Hang on. Why are you slow? Oh no, it just took a while. And okay, so you do have AC, but that's why AC is usually like, well, from what I've seen before. I guess what my dad has taught me before, because my dad's an HVAC technician, and because at the outside in your compressor, there is a big-ass capacitor, and it's meant to protect your power from going out like that. That's the whole reason it exists whenever the AC turns on. So whenever people keep seeing, like, intermittent power failures, sometimes it can be that capacitor. And it's happened where if you replace it, it will fix it, or at least help out a little bit. So there's something drawing too much power when it, oh, now we have window units. I think they have them too. Okay, so just trying to troubleshoot from a distance, right? Other than that, I don't really have like a lot of experience with AC. It's just very little stuff that my dad has taught me over the years. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all of this stuff into a single cell and then use an I/O port to move all the stuff from the cell back into our main storage. That is what's going to happen. So, let me get everything here. And I want everything to go into the cell. Like that. So everything here, this should be way faster. It can be even faster if I give it a hypercard. And not 1,000. But AC is like a really strong... It's a power hog. I think even window units are pretty strong power hogs. But that's as much as I can tell you about that. I won't pretend that I know everything else otherwise. I don't know if we're going to have enough storage here. You know what? I do have a hyper over here. I'm going to borrow this guy's hyper acceleration card because it's not being used right now. Speed it up a little bit. There we go. Oh, there is too much items in there. Oh, no? Okay, I think I got everything out of here. Next time Burning has power issues in GTNH, I'm going to claim the rename the AC issues. Okay, look at that. Way faster. So now we have everything from our B subnet in one drive. And then we put everything back into our mainnet on this one drive. Where is the... I had it over here, right? Yeah. Then there. Go back into storage. That's not a good sign. Oh, no, it's working. Okay, just take a little bit to think about. I don't know if we have enough actual storage space in our network, so I'm going to check our 64K drives and if it can actually keep up. It looks like it is. Yeah, it didn't look too bad. I'm going to leave this here. So if I ever have to use MEIO port for our mainnet, it's going to be right here. Absolutely going to forget about it, but this is me just saying right now. Oh, and this hyper is... Actually, I'll keep one hyper over here on the OR subnet. I think I'm going to have to use this pretty soon because, yeah, we have something that's not being filtered correctly. Because I did add new stuff into the subnet. And you go right there. All right. And then let me check our actual storage situation if we actually have enough space. I don't know if... actually it looks fine. Yeah, it actually really does look fine. Wow. That's fluid. Yeah. We're okay. And then I'm going to tear apart basically everything here until it's like bare bones. All of this, goodbye. Goodbye. It's so bad that if I hear thunder, I don't even bother anymore. It's just an unplug and wait because it's almost guaranteed to flicker at least once. Oh, something was not connected. Oh, dang. All right, I guess we're going to be here a little bit to put all the items back in storage. It's just a spam left click. It shouldn't take me too long. How much is there? Fluix, silk wisps. I don't think we had that much silk wisps. What the heck we did? Certus quartz dust. How much stuff is in here? Oh no. I gotta do this. I guess so. I'm gonna be here for however long it takes to do all of this. Oh, oops, I have to do in the terminal. That's weird though, but I feel like yeah, there's something. I guess most houses should have. Oh, I'm trying to think about it. It might just be the city's power net. It's just pretty trash. I didn't know you had Texas over there. No, Texas is kind of notorious for having a bad power net. The power grid, sorry. I'm saying net because of E2 stuff. What are you? Not gonna think about it. I should have checked all of the Okay, we're finished. I'm free. I'm free from this. Break everything else. I don't need any of it. And this came from somewhere. I'm not gonna look for it. Oh, we still got all those fluid tanks. I'm gonna have a terrawort, and then rip off any covers that these things may have. Okay. There's a speaking of power surges, there's this piece of equipment back at the plant that is like no one wants to deal with it, and I unfortunately am responsible for that same piece of equipment. So every time there's a thunderstorm, I get so scared because it's like I'm gonna get called the next time I go in. Hey, your equipment's down again. Oh. There's actually a thunderstorm once a couple months ago, I think, where it actually broke up a 12-volt power supply that's within the fixture or within the actual equipment. It completely destroyed it because of the power outage or because of the power surge. And our specific equipment, that same one, doesn't have any protections because it's that old. And it's just not worth the time to like fix it. So it killed our stuff. Like they killed that equipment, and then I had to figure out what's going on. And then I found out that the power supply was fried. It was not powering the fixture, so it would not activate and not run units. So I kind of borrowed one from another process that I work on, and it ended up working. But it was just a funny thing to experience. Yeah, power surges are a real thing. That's why you need to have like the right thing to do is to have a, what do you call it? I'm blanking out here. A PSU, not a PS. Yeah, PSU. Power something. It's a battery backup essentially. That if power goes out, it's gonna detect that power went out and protect your system from like actually shutting off, so you can safe shut off. It's also something I would like to get eventually. Something I would like to get eventually for my own PC. So if I ever get a power outage, it'll protect it. UPS, thank you. I was blanking out there. I should be able to delete all of this just in case. I'm going to run the command distr and to see what's really here. Unknown 888. I don't know what 888 is. 888 is. Looks like castle roof tile. Did I have castle roof tile here? Yes, I did. 1546. is architecture blocks. I don't care about that. 919. Looks like qubits. Oops. 2373 is agon. 2382 is lave and air. Okay, so I should be able to do set air because there's nothing important in this little whole thing. Rest in peace, B subnet. It was it lasted us a pretty good amount of time, but it is time for progress. Ali, a B is in the way. I'm not gonna get rid of the B. Don't worry. I'm gonna expand this up until the B, I think. How about that? So let's do this. I'm going to copy you and go all the way over here. Let me break this though. All right, and then I'm going to copy this guy right there. And I'm going to expand to left to get all of that. Expand 1 to get this. Let me just double check I have everything. And I'm going to bring the platform all the way into the B area. Where's my measuring tape? Right here. So I right click you. Then go right here. So you're 40 blocks away. So if I tell you to move 40 or 30, 39, move 39. You're not going to delete, right? Oh, you did. Too much. Undo. So I want you to move 38. There we go. And then I'll work around this guy over here to have the, I'm not going to get rid of this, no. Okay, so we expand the platform now all the way over there. So how to do that? Good question. We start off with getting the lathe and bringing it out all the way over there. And then we do set hand 12. There we go. And then we do the same thing on the other side. All the way over here, like that. Thank you. And then we get rid of all the dirt, all this grass. My dear, I'm meant to start. Want the lights on to make the fucking palm. Set air. A lot of giant compact machines over here, but trust me, it's just dirt. Oh, it went deeper, I forgot. It didn't happen. Now shut your mouth. We yonder that the world knows to stay away from you. Maybe that's all we need. The heck is Sand doing there? There, okay. Oh, I think I moved it somehow. I actually don't know how Sand got there. We're gonna basically, I'm gonna just do this over here. Copy. And then go all the way to the other side. Make this agon. We don't talk about Sando. What is Sando? Set hand 13. There we go. And then we do the same thing for up here. Go all the way over here. There we go. And then the rest of it will be copy, paste over here with qubits. Oops. It's set hand, right? Yeah. Broke the rule the first try. Whoops. I don't get it. Who's Sando? I forget our dirt looks like this because of the resource pack. Is that a reference I'm supposed to get? I'm going to set this to grass, by the way. Oops. Set grass. Thank you. Okay, and then you can put dirt right there. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't worry, there totally is not an empty spot over there. Okay, and then first rule of Sand Club. Okay, sure. I think I need a better way of marking the middle. I think it's this guy. It's the middle. This electrolyzer over here is the middle. Let me make sure here. Speaking of Sando, there's a... that was totally wrong, by the way. Oh, we ripped out the middle one. That's right. I'll put something here. Speaking of Sando, there's a... so HEB... If you're not from Texas, you might not know who HEB is. It's or what HEB is. It's like a grocery mart. Think about like a Walmart, but strictly better. Nah, not really a Walmart, because Walmart does like random things, right? HEB is mostly a supermarket for like food and some other house things. Mostly food though. Anyways, yeah, bud store, exactly. If you know, you know. But recently they have a sushi-ya, which is like a sushi store within HEB. HEB brand sushi store. Most of the time is pretty good, but one of their recent releases was like filled with a bunch of controversy. And that's because they try to mimic strawberry sandos, I think. I think it's like a Japanese snack where it's just like I think it's like milk bread, strawberries, and some kind of whipped cream or something. I don't really know what it is, but HEB tried to mimic that, and it's like so ass that people started like having so much issues with HEB because they tried to do that. And how HEB did it, it's just Texas toast, whipped cream, and sliced strawberries. And people hate it. I've never tried it because I'm not really a fan of like strawberry or fruit snacks really, but I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's so funny because yeah, in sushi, yeah means store, so he's saying sushi store. So oh, you know what? Maybe that's why it's called sushi. Yeah, it's literally sushi store. That's funny. I didn't know that. That's one thing HEB got right then. They don't call it sushi store. They call it's called sushi. Let's go all the way over here. Sando bread is milk bread. Yeah, that's part of the controversies that people were talking about. Because they're like, why are you using Texas toast? But yeah, HEB got a lot of flack for that. I did get some pot stickers from them, like during dinner actually, because I do like their pot stickers. This is supposed to be a little out, so 1, 2, 3 right here. This is supposed to be as furthest out as possible. But pot stickers are good. Or unless you're still talking about the Texas toast. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Let's go all the way over here. I'm trying to make the border, expand the border a little bit. Like that. But anyways, yeah, I picked up, like, wherever they have the pot stickers, I picked it up, and the pot stickers are pretty good. It's chicken. But I saw right next to them was a strawberry sando, and I kind of laughed to myself because of the recent stuff that I've seen online about it. Let's go ahead and just fill out the border right now. It's supposed to go all the way over here. Yeah. Oops. Wrong block. Like that. Next border is going to be right here. I mean, no, I'll leave the border open-ended, I think, because it depends on what I'm going to put out here. This is going to be a lot of space for activities. You know you love it. This one goes all the way to this one. 1, 2, 3, right here. And then you go all the way over here. There we go. And then you. Why'd you say activities? Like what? What did I say it as? Oops. What's wrong with the way I said it? Phoenix is just trying to cause fire for whatever reason. And 13. I didn't think I was going to do decoration, but here I am doing decoration. Wait, what did I say? I just said activities. Oops. Set hand right there. Okay. Now you guys are just ganging up on me for whatever reason, like you always do. Go all the way in the other side and connect it over here. When you let your heart win. This does not need to be patched up like this. This can be Aegon. I need more Aegon. I didn't think I was going to do decorating, but here I am. I'm not going to worry about the rest of it. But anyway, the whole plan for this was to set up extra space. And this is going to be the middle. Right here. And any new machine I'm going to add is going to be right here. And I think I'm going to start adding machines. Well, not yet. I have a couple machines I can add over here. Like 3 more or something like that. Okay, let's continue where I left off for a while. I kind of forgot what I was doing. It's been it's been a while since I did this. Twitch Mobile doesn't like ads. No one likes ads. What is this? Thank you, Boolean, for getting it started. Thanks, Boolean, but it doesn't tell me what you got started. I don't have my full Twitch thing open. Hang on, let me see what you actually did on the stream manager. OBS doesn't have it opened. I'm so confused. It doesn't tell me anything on the activity feed, but it popped up. Thanks, Boolean. All right. Thank you, Boolean. I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. And so we can't put the bacterial vat here because it's not going to fit. Do I really care about a 4x4? Yes, everyone say thank you, Boolean. I swear a message popped up on my screen that said, thanks, Boolean, for getting it started, 1 out of 10. I don't know what it means. Twitch Manager doesn't tell me anything. But thank you, Boolean. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm serious. It said something. Why did I need common yeast for? For penicillin, that's right. And then penicillin for whatever. Yeah, I'm going to make a 2x2. The only downside about having a 2x2 is that I can't put it here. Yeah, use the prime sub. Okay. Thank you, Boolean. I didn't mean to call you out. I'm sorry if you wanted to lurk. I didn't mean to. I was just confused because it said, like, thank you, Boolean, for getting it started, but I didn't know when it got started. Twitch wasn't telling me. No, it's all right. If I feel embarrassed whenever I call out lurkers, it's a little bit of a faux pas, I think. All right, we're gonna have bacterial fat over here. I think just one this time. Yes, thank you for the lurkers. You guys are too good. The lamb. That's not very centered, right? Nope. Right here. That should work, actually. Yeah. Before I place the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Place it one block off. Damn. I can call out lurkers if you want to. I'm gonna rip it all up and then replace everything here. I messed it up.
Did you get to drink during
Haven't
your
been on
activities?
Twitch in a while. I was watching you back when you were making your waterline building. Has it been that long? The waterline building was such a long time ago. Look how much I not that there's anything wrong with that. I appreciate the return, but like look at all these machines I've added. All of this stuff, and then the waterline tower is like way back here. Jeez, I haven't really thought about it. Wow. What did you drink during your activity? Why is everyone calling me out about saying activities? What's wrong with that word? I'm drinking water and another beer by Martin House. I guess obligatory. I have to show you guys, right? Yes, I do. So, yeah, I still have the cold brown pants. That's never going to leave us. I honestly don't think it's going to leave until we get Infinity Armor. Or the Cosmic Armor, or whatever that thing's called. I think it's called Infinity Armor, right? And we're quite a ways away from that because we need Draconium stuff, which is not easy to get. We're not there yet. So, yeah, the Code Brown Pants is going to stick with us for a while. But anyways, Ali, I'm also drinking on the side. I'm not going to show it on camera, right? Because I don't know what kind of rules I'm going to break if I do that. So the same company that does the sour pickle beer, they're called Martin House. They're based in Fort Worth, Texas. I have another drink from them. It's called Rocket Man. And I'm sorry, but it's cherry, lime, and blueberry sour flavor. Pickle juice is still their best one. I have yet to find anything else from them, but apparently they make all sorts of weird stuff. But it's good. I like this one. I still much prefer the sour pickle beer, though. When you're an alcoholic, but it's pickle juice. I'm not an alcoholic. And this isn't me trying to deny it either. I'm just not. It's because what's happening, like really what is happening is that I'm trying to look for the sour pickle beer, but I can never find it. HEB just never stocks it for whatever reason. I think it's because it's seasonal. But when I don't find it, I'm like, I'm already here. Might as well buy something. And so I end up getting some random things. Activity. Why is people... I guess I never... I never really explained what I meant by activities, right? I guess that's why you guys are calling me sus. So all of the space is going to be open for activities is where I was going, and then everyone started calling me out saying, what the heck, that's weird, Burning, you're weird. You know why? It's because if I add any machines over here, it breaks my it breaks my patterns. You know, for example, like this row of machines is we keep building a row, and then depending on the widest machine, in our case it's the autoclave for this row, is where the last line is. But this also means that I'm going to have a lot of open space here, and there's really nothing to do with this open space. And then over here is the same thing, where the widest machine is now the apiary. But all of this space is open, and I can't do anything based on my build rules. But for some reason, when I say I'm going to have it open for activities, people call me out. Oh, Pauline, by the way, I think you'd be happy to know that the divisible by 10 thing has been reduced to like 10 minutes or something like that. It's no longer once a stream. Because Phoenix complained. That's not at all what happened, but I'm just going to blame it on Phoenix anyways. How did I say it different? You're going to have to like find proof or something. Activities. Is that how I said it? I don't even know. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, being subbed makes it not matter anyways because it gives me an odd number of points. Is that really how it works? I didn't know that. That's cringe. Active transformer. I want to give this lasers. I need to do something about our laser situation. I don't really know what to do about it, honestly. Oh, you know what? I think it's a good idea to invest in some mirrors. It's a little bit pricey, though. I think this is a good idea. I don't know if I have grade 4 water. Speaking of purified water, I got plenty. Okay. Did it mute Phoenix for a bad word? What was he trying to say? I think I should invest in these laser vacuum mirrors because it's gonna save me resources, because I can basically save from these two guys. I no longer need these two, and I can harvest their laser source hatches. That's really the only reason I'm gonna use them. Yeah, let's invest in these guys. Let's try to craft a couple. So I'm gonna put this in the up tier ass line, but I need this to be, I need a data stick for it, so we have to study a vacuum pipe. I don't know if I already have it though. I think I do. Dummy got muted on my, oh. That's funny. Let's try to see if I have this studied. I don't think I do. No, there's no way I have it studied. I'd study it. So I need a laser vacuum pipe, just one of you, and a data stick. I'll put this guy here and then study it. And I have to screwdriver the controller, I guess, to research station. Oh, that's pretty quick. Thank you. Then we put these guys there. And I would like to craft 2 of you. I think 2 of them, right? Let me double check. I'm in the back rooms. Get out of here. So, yeah, because this means I don't have to use these because they can turn but not split. So these would be pretty good to move power around instead of having to do junctions like this, especially if the junction is only one way like this. I'm not really going to have anything here. It's just somewhere to have the capacitor. So I would need one here and one there. I just need two. But we have a junction here, so I can't do that yet. I need this junction. 2. We're going to need dense chromatic glass. This is going to be a circuit 9 bending machine recipe at UHV tier. Molten chromatic. How do I make chromatic glass? Laser engraver. And then I can turn this into an ingot, I think, by smelting. Yeah, okay. So I want to do this recipe, circuit 9. Right here. And then I'm going to smelt. I'm just going to do one because these guys are kind of expensive. It's called the multi-smelter, right? Yeah. All right. Chromatic glass. You feel exhausted. Why? No. So I need to make chromatic glass. I can use a laser engraver with that much. I remember that. Yeah, that's right. Bully had made a post on the GTNH subreddit. I was just pointing out something funny, but I don't think anybody else noticed it. But he typed in mid IV base and it just sounded funny. I think everyone else knew what you were trying to say. Okay, we can craft it. It's gonna probably take forever though, because the laser engraver. I don't think this is even what the heck. No, you don't. Especially because the tier isn't quite high enough. We're not giving this thing enough power. So I think I'm gonna hold off on this because technically we don't really need it. It's just to help us out a little bit. So this is what I'm going to do. How expensive is this? No, I'm going to stick to 4096. I just need one of you and one of you. And then we'll see how long this takes. But no, I did like your color palette. It was like a blue and orange and gray color palette, right? It did remind me a little bit about Threefold. That's the color scheme of his whole channel, I think. So that was pretty cool. Oops. Okay, this guy is gonna be annoying to set up. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to do it, but I have to. Need 4 of you. How about this? I'm gonna set up a pattern for bacterial vat automation. Everything that I'm going to need for bacterial vat automation, I'm going to make a handcraft pattern for it because getting everything by hand is going to be annoying. And I have a lot of, have more bacterial vats. Another one I need to set up. For example, one for penicillin, and then this guy is going to be for xenoxine. Yeah. What else is there for bacterial vats? For seaweed broth also is probably something else. There's a bunch of other stuff too. All right, so let's set up a pattern for this stuff. So I need a piece of paper. It's arcane litmus paper, sure. And then rename it to bacterial vat. Thank you. It's like 3-fold color scheme, but I use the color palette because of the Portal games. So are you using Moonstone in that case? Because that's what they use in Portal, right? It's Moonstone. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the pattern craft one of you. And then I want to give me a bunch of stuff. So we need the bacterial vats. Yeah, sure. Need 4 of you. I'm being watched, the stream share. The command did not work for some reason. That's weird. That's a blurry picture. Yes, you should be scared. Cats are freaky. Ism. That's such a funny way to spell a name. Are they cheap? It's literally just gray dye. I got you. May I introduce you to our Lord and Savior, Cubits. It's just a stone and black wool. I guess wool is a little trickier to come by. Okay, this guy's going to need that. You need a super tank. I'm going to do that. I actually can do that over here. Let's go ahead and reset all of our super tanks. Portal was one of those games that I probably beat the fastest out of any other. I remember speedrunning that game in one day. Like I spent the whole day binging this Portal. Portal 2. I've never played Portal 1. I don't think I've actually seen any like videos about it either. This guy's going to need 5 fluid detectors. You're going to need redstone. These redstone receivers. One of you. You need a transmitter. And then you need a redstone receiver internal. 4 of you. Like that. You're going to need activity detectors. I should have done this a long time ago, honestly. Would have helped me out a lot. A bunch of red alloy wire. Some fluid conduits. Some item conduits. Volumetric flasks. A regular fluid detector cover. What else? I like to use this one as our base point. Energy hatches, I will choose energy hatches myself. We need the fluid tanks. These guys. Just 4 of them. And then I need a fluid storage bus. I don't know why you're not stacking, so I'm not going to put you there, but I just need 1. I might as well get a bunch of cables and a bunch of you as well. And then export buses. Let's go with 2 of the normal ones. I don't think I need advanced. 1, 2. Oops. 2 of you. And then I need 2 export buses. Or 2 fluid export buses. Portal was great. I had a lot of fun with that one. Translocators. This thing needs a lot of stuff. I need an interface. Thank you. What else? What else? What else? It also needs some input and output hatches, but this can vary depending on what kind of fluid I give it. But I think for the most part, LV is just fine. So I'll give it LV input hatches. You're going to need 4 of them. And then output hatch changes on each one as well. But I will just assume, like if you think about it, this one is going to be, I can use ULV for this one, but I'll just give it, actually don't know. Okay, I won't give it input or output hatches. I'll just stick with that. And I think that's it. We also need energy hatches, but I'll think about that. Oh, you know what? We still need some stuff here. So this guy also needs a redstone lamp. And a frame box. Might as well just give it black steel, sure. This doesn't really matter. And a lever. There we go. And then I just delete this. Oops, delete this piece of paper. Goodbye. And put that in handcrafting. Okay, put this away. I don't actually need it. So if I try to craft a bacterial vat, I'm gonna break the ones that we have over here. Right there. I will like one. All right. You're going to have to craft a whole bunch of stuff, though, because I've been doing most of this by hand. Huge clay fluid pipe. I don't know if I have huge pipes being crafted. I don't. No, I don't. Ender fluid conduits. That's... just do that. That's a blank recipe, right? Yep. Okay. And I can put 2 of my cells. I'm running low on cells. Every time I craft the bacterial vat setup, I lose 2 of my tungsten steel cells. I've used up half of them already. It's so sad. These guys are just a pattern terminal crafting recipe for the external one. Yep. Or someone remind me tomorrow to download it again. Nah, I'll probably forget to. We need double clay plates. You really don't know how to make clay. How dare you? Am I really gonna try to like make clay? The heck? Why don't I have clay? What the heck? Do I not have this? Do I have like... Yeah, no, I guess I don't. That's funny. I do have you. Oh, never mind. I have these guys. That's what I get for making everything by hand. I would like the double plate, please. Thank you. Then make the huge clay fluid pipe. Okay. Now. Thank you. I saw it lag. I think it's just a lot of random stuff it's asking for, and it didn't like that. Okay. I'm looking at the time now, and it's already midnight, so this might be a good time for us to call it a night. Progress was a little bit slim today, but it is in preparation of the actual shuttle schematic, which is something I'm going to craft overnight, actually. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm going to try crafting this overnight. So I'm going to do missing crafting mode and then try it and see where we struggle. all the ores here are picking up. It's a lot of ores that you got to deal with. This thing has so much items in here to deal with at some point. I'll probably be doing that off camera, though. It's a lot of things I'll be doing off camera, but really all we did today was mostly just cleanup. We got rid of the old B subnet, moved all the items back into our main storage, and we now are able to craft the shuttle schematic. To be crafting this off like overnight. But yeah, we'll craft this overnight, see how far it goes. If anything stops, and then make sure the streamer switches off so our base is not going to struggle. Let's do that. I'll check in the morning how the progress is going, but next steps is to work towards making a reliable source of redox gas. We're going to be passiving this because it looks like everything here is like, yeah, it looks like everything here is, it's just crafting things. It starts off from raw redox, which we need xenoxine for. And to get xenoxine, we need to get this petri dish, which is what the penicillin is for, which is what the other bacterial vat for yeast fluid is. So we need a couple of more bacterial vats, right? But that's what this new area is going to be for, is more stuff. Other things I'm going to craft overnight. I think I want to finally expand our power network to be like a bigger source. So 16,000. Basically, I want to match the same. I want every one of these transformers to match the same power, so I know. So that I have less worry about adding, adding transformers off of these. So I think I'll do that. So 16 384s. How many am I going to need? I think you need right there. So we have 4 laser source hatches. I don't know why. So there will be one right here, one over there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll keep these normal because I'm not going to really add more machines there. So I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. Yeah, let's do that. So 5 of you. And then I'm going to need 5 of the target hatches as well. You need UU matter. UU matter is starting to become an issue. So I'm going to craft what I can and then maybe do this overnight as well. Try to figure out more UU matter. All right, that's a lot of things that are crafting. But okay, we'll call it here. We'll just go ahead and call it a night. Next stream will be on... Next week is what? Let me double check if I have anything planned. Next week is already the 25th. I don't have anything planned. Okay. So I'll be back on Friday night. And keep an eye out for Compact Claustrophobia. Shamelessly advertise my YouTube. Because we're getting pretty close to the end of that. And it's pretty exciting, though, because it's like the first full playthrough of a mod pack that I've done on camera. That I completed. It's the first one. GTNH was the first one that I started, yes. But Compact Claustrophobia will be the first one that I finish. So it's pretty big deal for me. So keep an eye out on that. We got another couple episodes to go. We're going to be breaking out of the Bedrock box next episode, which I'm going to probably start recording tomorrow. Hell yeah. Anyways, for now, have a good night. Take care and appreciate your time and support as always. See ya.